now I want to talk about how I was converted, because they're completely different. I need to assure you that being baptized isn't the full process of conversion. Conversion is a process. And if you're watching this because you're considering joining the LDS Church yourself, you need to know that. You need to know that you just can't be baptized and get the Holy Ghost and be done with it. Like, it's not like that. It's not like that. I was baptized on a Saturday. The Thursday before that, I was with my friend, Sean, obviously, on our way to a church activity, I think. And we ran a stop sign, and we hit someone. And I got a concussion. I need to be completely honest. The reason I didn't go into detail about what I learned in the discussions, or even my baptism, is because I really don't remember all that well. The first moment I realized I'd been baptized was the month after I was baptized, near the end of September. I was in institute, and I got asked the question about my baptism, and I panicked. Because I hadn't gone in for the first couple weeks. I was not getting baptized. Like, I had planned on just not answering the door when I got picked up for my baptism. I wanted to keep going to church, but I didn't want to make that commitment. I was scared of being called a Mormon. So I started crying. I was like, what am I doing? Have I made a mistake? And then my phone went up. And so my friends, because they were all my friends at that point, Sean, Emily, and honestly, I can't remember the other person's name, came out and noticed I was crying. And I wrote down, because I really couldn't speak, that I wanted to leave the church, that I thought I had made a mistake. And in that exact moment, the missionaries called, not realizing that I had started attending institute. And they were going to stop by, because they could just sense that they needed to stop by. And so I handed the phone to my friend and was like, can you talk to this person? Like, talk to him. And I ended up, I think I got a blessing. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I still don't have complete memories of it. But I did go inactive the next month. I stopped going in October. Didn't go in October, November, and I think I went Christmas, like right around Christmas. And I went maybe twice in January. And I spent most of February in a hospital. So I really didn't attend those first months of realizing what I had done, the gravity of my decision. And I didn't tell anybody. I didn't remember. No one. And then our singles branch started. And I attended there for a little bit, but I hadn't really felt comfortable. I didn't feel like I was truly Mormon. And so I started attending other churches, trying to figure out, maybe I just latched onto the first church that came my way. Maybe I'd done something wrong. And every time I came back from going to another church, the missionaries showed up. The first time, it was a pair of missionaries, because they had just changed the word boundaries of the word I was baptized into, who basically said, we have you listed as baptized, but we have no idea, like, if you're attending a singles ward or if you're inactive. I was like, okay, whatever. So I went to church one more time. I was like, whatever. And then I stopped going for 2 weeks again. And I had just gotten back from Mass, and my brother didn't realize I was attending another church. And there was a knock on the door was about 5 o'clock, 6. My mother's like, it's for you. And I'm like, no. So I got up, and it was the other set of missionaries. And they were tracting, so they didn't know. So I stepped outside, because missionaries weren't allowed inside my mom's house. And I was like, hi, I'm inactive. I think my exact words were, hi, I'm inactive. Like, I haven't gone in 3 weeks. And that particular set of missionaries called me every night for about 3 weeks, because I hadn't been reading my scriptures, to have me talk about what I had read in my scriptures. I am friends with one of those missionaries now. He's off his mission. And I call him way more than I probably should. But they got me to start going to activities. And I slowly but surely realized that I may not remember why I chose to get baptized, but I did. So I ended up retaking the discussions, making the commitment to stay,